The Federal Reserve meets this week to decide what's next for interest rates. The Fed's favorite inflation gauge, the PCE index, rose 2.7% in the latest reveal on Friday. That is still above the Fed's 2% inflation target. The index peaked at 7.1% in 2022. We have Dan Deming at KKM Financial joining us. Dan, what would you watch in the market this week with all this news coming in?
We got, several things this week, Angie. Number one, the 50-day moving average in the S&P 500, it's hovering just overhead here. So as the markets come off the low, that's one thing that I'm watching this week, and that comes in around 51.24. But as you pointed out, as we move through the week, data points will be center unemployment at the end of the week, and as well as the Fed announcement on Wednesday.
The PCE news has some traders and investors making adjustments on the odds of rate cuts this year. You've said on the show that the Fed might not cut rates at all. Bring us up to date now that more economic news is coming into the market.
Well, the forecast is still increased probability, a better than 50-50 chance is the September meeting that they will be cutting. That's what the market's pricing in. But, Jeff and I have been in the camp really since the beginning of the year that with the data points and the strength of the economy and the labor market, and now we're seeing a kickback in inflation, that I don't see the Fed cutting this year unless we see a significant shift in economic activity as we move through the year. Even if inflation comes in, the labor market's still strong, the economy's still maintaining a pretty strong presence. I guess one caveat, Angie, would be that GDP did come in below expectations. So maybe that's the possible crack in the idea that the Fed will continue possibly with the rate cut later this year. But I'm still in the camp that they're not going to cut.
Thank you so much, Dan.
All right, thanks for having me.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.